So today we're talking about Instagram aesthetic and how you can keep up consistently with an Instagram feed. Stick around for this one. I'm going to be giving you a few tips and tricks on how you can keep your feed looking fresh. All right, let's just get straight into it. So as you can probably tell, this is a bit of a different setting today. We're just going to chill out a little bit, have a little discussion, and hopefully you can learn something from me today. If you want to check out my Instagram, you can follow me at creative.gains. And if you've not yet subscribed, definitely do so because I'm posting weekly videos based around photography. Everyone wants an Instagram feed that looks nice, that looks appealing, and that draws people in. But this is a lot harder to do when you don't really know the right way to go about it. So we're going to be basing this video off of my Instagram feed and how I achieve the similar style look that I do. So we're going to jump straight into point number one here, and I feel like this is going to be the most obvious, but in my opinion, the easiest way to keep up an Instagram look would be to shoot your photos in a similar location. So looking at my Instagram feed, the first thing you'll probably notice is that all of my photos are shot in the city. And I do this for several reasons. The main reason is that obviously I enjoy shooting in the city. It's my favorite place to shoot. There's plenty going on all of the time, plenty of locations. But the second reason is that it really does help you bring together all of your photos nicely and keep a similar style of the photo that you're looking for. Because I shoot in the city, a lot of the textures in my photos are quite similar, and that also means I can color grade the photos in a similar sort of fashion as well, so it definitely helps shooting in the same location. That could be the same as if you are a landscape photographer or a portrait photographer or a macro photographer, anything like that. You can easily achieve a set style that you're looking for by shooting in similar locations. And talking about colors, that can bring us straight onto point number two, and that is to ensure that you have a set of presets ready to upload to your photos. Now, over the course of the last few months, I have created a set of presets that I regularly use in my photos. I think I've made about 5 of them, and depending on the subject or location of my photo, I'll put on a different preset every time. And this really helps to keep consistency within my feed. Because if I was to edit each photo individually, I will almost guarantee that they would all turn out differently. So having a set of presets will definitely help you in the long run, and it will also just make it a lot easier for you rather than editing each photo individually. And what you can do is whack on one of your presets as a base and just edit further from there. So point number 3 that I've got for you is to lay out your Instagram feed so that you know exactly what you're posting, when you're posting, and you can also match up the colors really nicely so that they complement each other within the feed. Now, I use Android, and there's an app that I use called Garni, and what it allows you to do is basically set up like a fake, not a fake Instagram feed, like a tester Instagram feed, I guess. And what I normally do is go out, bulk shoot all of my photos, bulk edit them as well. And what I'll do is just whack them all into the app, rearrange them nicely so that all of the photos complement each other. This is because about half of my photos are quite contrasty and dark, and the other half of my photos are usually quite light. So using this app really allows me to sort of blend the photos together nicely throughout the feed and keep it looking consistent, which is what this video is about. We're moving on to point number 4 now. This is my final point that I want to make, and that is to be experimental, okay? Just because you are looking to create this perfect Instagram feed with every single one of your photos color matching, I find that it's quite nice to expand out of that. A lot of my photos tend to have quite dark, like moody tones with oranges, teals and greens usually. But every now and again I'll add in a nice splash of colour just to sort of make my Instagram feed look a bit more attractive, add a bit of vibrancy to it, I guess. And I've also found that this helps when I'm out shooting as well. It means I don't actually have to limit myself of what I'm shooting, because if I was just to keep the teals and the greens and the oranges in there, then I wouldn't be able to post photos of neon signs, or I wouldn't be able to post photos of these nice vibrant places that I'm finding. So yeah, just adding in different little splashes of colour within your feed it's definitely a nice way to keep your feed looking nice and aesthetic, which is exactly what you're looking for. Right, and there we have it. Those are my tips for how you can keep consistent with your Instagram feed. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you're not already. Like I said, I'm posting weekly videos, and I don't want you to miss out. If you feel like I should make more videos like this, drop a comment down below, let me know what you think. Like I said before, my Instagram is at creative.gains. And yeah, that's all I've got for you today. I hope you're having a good day. I'll catch you in the next one.